In this video, I will be looking at some weird, disturbing, bizarre, and odd forensic images. Warning, some of these images are disturbing as they're uncanny, so if you guys find uncanny images disturbing, I recommend you guys to click off this video and click on another video. But if you don't, then I grant you guys the authority to watch this video. Thank you. So right now we have a very amazing forensic image. It's just an amazing image, and I believe it will, or probably even has, helped the authorities hunt down the suspect. It's a very great image. Right now we have another great image of a home invasion suspect. So it's a very great image, and I believe this image will help people identify who this home invasion suspect is. Because this guy looks very identifiable. But in all seriousness, this guy low-key looks like a snail. Like, look at his eyes. It looks like the stem that connects the eye to the head has been chopped off and stitched together. Maybe this guy's a snail in disguise as a human. Maybe that's why he's wearing the hood. George Michael, is that you? So this is a forensic image of a burglar from Norfolk. He's cosplaying as Adolf Hitler. Not cool, George Michael. I really love Careless Whisper. Now I'm never gonna listen to Careless Whisper again. Alright, number 3. So this image has been released by the North Hampshire Police. A 95-year-old woman was distracted by a caller on the front door to her property in Banbury Lane, Rotherfordshire, while an accomplice forced the side door and entered the house and stole her handbag. I wonder what's in the handbag, because this guy seems very happy with whatever's in the handbag. Maybe it's a model of a Honda Odyssey. Also, the comments are very nice. Alright, we got another image which is actually an early sketch of the Zodiac Killer. So, yeah, I think this is kind of an lazy image. Like, I get it's an early sketch, so I don't know if it was released, but if it was released, that would be kind of dumb, because this image is kind of lazy. No offense. Alright, so this image is of sexual assault suspect from San Marcos, Texas. This guy really possesses the non-existent swagger of a cocaine addict. Like, look at this guy. He looks very sus. No offense. But when this image was released, a lot of people were talking about how ugly that guy looked, so that's a big oof on the guy. Alright, so this image is of a person who assaulted a woman on a bike path in Loudoun County. I hope this person has been caught, though. This person looks very scary, very intimidating looking person. Yikes. Alright, so here we have an image of a serial killer named Derek Todd Lee. And we actually have 2 forensic images, and none of them match the actual person. The drawing in the middle's eyes are literally hemorrhaging. This guy looks like his mom walked in on him doing weed for the first time in his basement. Look at the fear and guilt in his eyes. Alright, so this image is of the Grace Harbor County Jane Doe. So they tried to reconstruct her with Native American features, but unfortunately it didn't really work out, as it kinda made the reconstruction look kind of bizarre. So here we have another slightly creepy looking image of Maria of the Pyre case. I don't really get what happened to the quality of the image. You can see a lot of lines, so that's kind of bizarre. But I feel like this is probably an old reconstruction. Alright, so now we have an image of Debbie Deer Creek, who was later identified as Marcy Buckman. So this image is quite uncanny. Like, she doesn't really look like a real person in the reconstruction. It looks like a doll. A very creepy looking doll. What Marcy Buckman actually looked like in real life. So it's a little bit off, I think. Maybe the mouth and nose are kind of accurate, but I'm not really sure. So this image is a reconstruction of a deceased female found inside a suitcase. She was later identified as Jenny Gomez. So this image is kind of off. I mean, the eyes are kind of similar, but the jawline and cheekbones are kind of off, so. And it also looks very uncanny. It looks like Belle Delphine cosplaying Mavis from Hotel Transylvania, but an alternate dimension where Belle Delphine's a meth head. Wow, Gordon Ramsay's really looking rough. He looks like he just made out with an oven. But to be honest, I'd actually pay for a Gordon Ramsay OnlyFans where he makes content of him making out with ovens. I'm sure that'll be better content than many other OnlyFans content. Alright, so this image is of an unknown woman from Ena, Jefferson County. I believe she will probably be referred to as Ena, Jefferson County Jane Doe, or something similar to that. So, I'm honestly surprised of how she hasn't been identified. So I believe only her head was found in a tree, so that was a big oof. And she also has wry neck syndrome, which is why her head is tilted. Alright, so this image, I don't think it's bad, but the only reason I put this image is because of the person's name. So the person's name is
Hans Assman.
Yeah, that's actually that person's name. Maybe that's the guy Khalid referred to in his song Eastside.
When I was young, I fell in love with used to old hands, man, that was enough.
Alright, so this next image is a reconstruction of a badly decomposed corpse found on the side of a highway, I believe. I'll cut the artists some slack because decomposing bodies are kind of hard to reconstruct because there's a lot of information you won't have with a decomposing body. So shout out to you guys for the effort, and I hope this person will get identified soon, as well as the other people. Alright, warning, this next image is very scary. A very scary image. So I'm gonna show this image in 3, 2, 1. Alright, here's a very scary image that kept me up all night last night. Yes, very scary. So this image is of a Bolivian murderer. Alright, so this next image is of Windy Point Jane Doe. And it's actually an old clay reconstruction of her. So later on they did reconstruct her more better, but these early reconstructions are not really that accurate. And they're kind of creepy, to be honest. They're a little confused, but they got the spirit. So this forensic reconstruction isn't really crime related. It's a forensic reconstruction of a vodka bottle. For some reason I found this on r/creepy. Like, there's nothing creepy about it. It's just a happy bloke vibing to some non-copyright music. Alright, so this last image is a forensic reconstruction of Banshee Nahuis. So this image, in my opinion, isn't really as accurate as what she actually looked like. This is what she actually looked like. So you guys can like scroll through the video and compare what she looked like and what this image depicted her to look like. And I actually heard of this case back in 8th grade. I didn't know much about it. Like, it just showed up on a book I was reading in my 6th grade art class, which I think was about like investigation stuff. And recently I watched a video more about her. So her remains were found in a forest, and later on they found out that it was a husband who killed her. So that's a big oof. And they actually identified her with the help of this forensic image. It's kind of surprising because this image doesn't really look like her, in my opinion. But when they released this image, someone saw the image on TV or a newspaper or magazine or something, and they somehow recognized her. So congratulations to the forensic artists. Alright, so that's the end of the video. So, yeah.